Hello, wonderful people, and welcome to our gentle session today. We are using a chair and have a cushion nearby. And if you happen to have a big Pilates ball nearby, you can grab that too, and I can give you options to use that just for a little bit of fun and to spice it up. Please listen to your bodies. Let's get you mobile and feeling absolutely balanced and wonderful. First things first, let's find our center. Feet, knees, and hips in a straight line with soft knees. Always take this moment to connect into your core, and let's find that beautiful posture from the start. Take a deep inhale through your nose, fill the lungs up, and take a strong exhale through your mouth. Connect into core right from the beginning. Deep breath in through your nose, and exhale. Let's warm up our spines as you tuck your chin. Keep your core strong, your belly tight, rolling down. Stopping the second you feel any tightness in the lower back. Take a nice deep core breath at the bottom, and let's slowly stack the vertebra. Feel the shoulders pull back, lift your chin up to the top. Two more, inhale, exhale, using your roll down as your self-assessment. What is your back feeling like? How tight or stiff are the legs feeling? And slowly rolling up. And every week, hoping you can go a little further. Breathe out. Let's stay at the bottom where your back feels comfy, and let's warm these legs up as you inhale, bend. Exhale, let's stretch. Inhale, bend. And stretch. Breathe. 3. Exhale, stretch. And 4. And stretch. Keep going for 5. And stretch. Breathe. 6. And 7. One more. Breathe. 8. Soften your knees, zip in the core as you stack your spine up. Bring your palms to face forward, connect your upper back and move into your side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. And come back. Breathe out for 2. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. And 2 more. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, side. Now add a reach and enjoy that stretch for 3 breaths. Hold 2. Holding 1. Lovely. Up and over and hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Bring your shoulders down, anchoring them. Move your head to the side, and very slowly and gently, let's turn our head side to side as we warm up our neck. Always working gently, smoothly with your neck and spine. We aim to get rid of any tension that we build up from our phones, our computers, our TVs, and just general stress. Give me 1 more rep each way. And bringing your eyes forward to me. Make sure chin stays lifted, shoulder rolls. 5 and 4 and 3. Breathe. 2. Exhale, 1 other way. 5 and 4. Breathe. 3 and 2. Let's lower down again. This time, go a bit deep into your legs as you bend. Breathe out, bigger stretch of the legs. Inhale, deep bend. Exhale, nice big stretch. 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, stretch. Inhale, bend. 4. Exhale, 2, stretch. 1 more, and 5. And hold it here for me for 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Lovely. Soften your knees, zip in your core, and take your time to slowly roll it up. And let's get onto our chairs or onto that big Pilates ball if you have it. I'm just going to place that cushion aside. You can stay facing forward to me so you can see my spine. I'm going to stay side on. Now let's take a moment to just get our sitting posture perfect, and I hope this translates into your daily life, that you never hyper arch that spine, and more importantly, we never just shrimp, even though it's so tempting. Illegal in core fit's mind. All right, so you want to tuck your tailbone down into the center. You want to find that neutral curve of the back, tuck in the ribs, connect your shoulder blades together, and that is perfect posture. Now let's get our spine moving. As you breathe out, we're going to tilt the pubic bone up to belly. You're going to connect into core, and watch it that you don't shrug your shoulders or tuck the chin. Inhale, stack your vertebra, lift back to your neutral spine. Again, breathe out as you curl. You want to zip your belly to your spine. Wake up those transverse muscles. And lifting up. Now, those of you who struggle with lower back tension or pain, let this be one of your daily exercises just to get a bit of blood flow into those areas. And we lift up tall. 3 more. Breathe out as you curl into that spine. And let's lift up. 2. Breathe out. Be mindful of your head, your shoulder placement. Always posture aware. And stack and lift through the vertebra. 1 more. Breathe out as you curl into the body. Lovely. And lift up. Now keep that back flat. Place your hands in front of you. Palms face each other. Connect your shoulder blades. Feet and knees and hips don't move as you follow your right hand to the back. Let's connect into our shoulder blades. Hold. Inhale. Draw it to center. Let's apply the core breath. Breathe out as you follow your left hand to the back. Keep your elbows straight. Watch your front arm doesn't droop down. And let's come back to center again. Right hand, I want you to feel that shoulder blade connect into your upper back. And draw it to center, left. Breathe out. Let's open up the front of the chest, the shoulder. And come back on this last rep on each. Take note, is your neck feeling tight? Is there straining in the shoulder? And if so, find the comfy spot. Stay here for 2 breaths. Now, can you lift even more in your spine for 1 more deep breath? And draw it back to center, other way. Let's open this up and hold. Lengthen through your fingertips, your elbows. Check your spine isn't collapsing. Lift up tall. Beautiful. Let's come back to center and relax these arms. Open your feet a little wider. I want you to lean forward, holding onto your thighs, and stick your bum out. You're almost pointing your tailbone to the back of your chair or ball, whatever you are working on. And let's go deeper into your back now. I want you to breathe out as you curl into your body. This time, let your chin tuck. Inhale. Let's work through that spine. Connect your shoulder blades, and I want you to open up your collarbones to the front. Again, breathe out. So we're applying the same movement as your cat and cow when we are on our hands and knees. And gently opening it up. 2 more. Breathe out as we tuck and curl. Feeling that mobility in your neck, your shoulder blades, your spine, and into your release. 1 more. Breathe out as we curl. Check that core is tight in this curl. And slowly into that release. Stay here for 2 breaths. Another deep core breath. And then bring it back to center. Show me that stunning neutral. Bring those feet back at distance. And I want you to try lift your arms to T-line and keep them there. If anyone's neck or shoulders feel tight, let those arms relax. It's core time. We take a deep breath. You're going to trigger your TAs. And I want you to lift that right leg up without letting that lower back collapse. So it doesn't have to go high at all. We inhale, tap it down, same leg. As you lift up in your spine. Be really focused on what your lower back is doing. Inhale, come down. 3, you want to trigger from your TAs, those transverse muscles here. And come down. 4, breathe out to lift, keeping these arms activated from underneath the arms and lower. 4 more. Exhale to lift. Show me that beautiful posture. And lower. 3. Breathe out to lift. And come down. Exhale for 2. And now if you can, stay up with me and give me 5 breaths. Imagine you have a hook on top of your skull. You lift into the roof for 4 more breaths. For 3. Breathe for 2. Check those arms are beautifully placed. 1, lower and other side. If you are doing this correctly, it should feel like work. Core strength. Other side now. This time, I would love your hands to be forward without collapsing them forward. So give me that shoulder blade connection. Be strict with that chin placement. Neutral spine. Trigger and left leg as we lift. Prioritize your lower back. No collapsing. Inhale to lower, lovely. Breathe out, trigger and lift. And come down. Breathe out, trying your best not to just use your thigh or your lower back to power the move. Bring your focus into applying those transverse muscles here in front of those hips. And come down, 4 more. Do a quick chin and shoulder check. Always bringing awareness into posture. 3. Exhale to lift. And come down, lovely. Exhale for 2. Now this is it, guys. Grow tall with me. Lift up, imagine that hook and lift to the roof for 5 strong breaths. Check your wrists and elbows. 4. Breathe, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale and breathe for 1. And relax. Amazing. I'm going to turn to face you. Let's go a little bit deeper into our thigh strength. Now, I want your fingertips on the shoulders. Give me the shoulder blade connection. Watch for this. Always be really strict and try to teach your body to not go there. Keeping that back in that priority of that length position, scoop your right leg up with me. Now, from here, you're going to stretch your leg out, squeeze your thigh without letting that curl into the body happen. Be really strict with that. Inhale, bend in. Again. Exhale, let's stretch. You want to squeeze that thigh. Inhale to bend. This is really great for those of you who have ever suffered with knee issues or to prevent that knee pain from happening. And let's bend. 3 more. Breathe out to extend. Check your transverse muscle is tight. And come back. 2 more. Breathe out to stretch and squeeze. And come back. Now, if you can, stay there. If you need a breather, rest and hold for 3. Check your back. Hold in 2. Check your chin. Hold in 1. Check your shoulders. And other side. Very nice. Other leg. So guys, this is going to translate into your walking strength that you know you are applying correct core. Let's go. Breathe out. Let's lift and extend that left leg. Inhale to bend. Breathe out. Feel that quadricep tighten as you stretch. Inhale, bend. Breathe out for 3. Inhale, bend in. Keep growing tall. Exhale, 4. Think of that corset around the body. Inhale, bend. 2 more. Exhale for 5. And bending in. This is it. If you can, stay there with me and hold 3. Lift up. Hold 2. Hold 1. And relax. Place your ankle on thigh for me. Drop that knee. I want you to grow tall once again. You're going to lift up and over as you point your bum to the back of your chair ball. And it's important to me that you feel this very yummy stretch in that right bum cheek. For those of you who spend a lot of time sitting down, let this be your go-to stretch to prevent that sciatic tension from building up. Lovely. Let's see this other side. Ankle on you. Never stretch with that back and that curl. Lift up and forward, applying that lovely core posture. And I'm hoping every session this is getting more mobile, feeling wonderful. Let's see what that mid-spine is doing. So feet back, strictly hip distance. Show me that posture. Option A, hands behind your head. If that feels a little tight in your neck and traps, drop your hands to where they were. Up to you. From here, knees and hips don't move. You trigger that core as we gently rotate. Watch this opposite knee doesn't flare in. That's the connection I'm looking for and awareness. Inhale, gently come back. Make it your mission to keep lifting taller in those lower back muscles and vertebra. Inhale, come back. Teaching yourself that as soon as you rotate, those core muscles are triggered. So I know you have support. Inhale, come back. Other way, breathe out, rotate. Inhale, come back. Let's do 3 more each. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, do a quick check of that chin. Has it tucked? Exhale, rotate. And 2 more. Breathe out, rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate. And last rep, option A, stay in your rotation. If you feel you can do a little more, we gently pulse 10 and 9. Keep that controlled. And we have 5 and 6 and 7. Breathe for 8 and 9. One more, breathe 10. Come back, check your shoulders, check your chin, check your spine. Other way, option A, hold. Option B, pulse 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe out 6 and 5. Breathe 4. Exhale 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. It is posture, strength, time. A little bit of arms for you. Now, I call this the own body resistance. No faking and shaking. So don't pretend to be doing the move because you're just wasting your time. So imagine your arms are in cement or water if cement feels a little bit hectic. Give me a nice bent angle at a 90-degree angle, yeah. Keep that beautiful corset strength for me. Center your chin. And we take a deep breath as you resist those elbows to the side. I want you to feel your scapula rotate in your upper back. Now watch that you don't go into this position, so be really strict with those traps. And now resist those elbows into the body, feeling the inside of the arms. Again, breathe out. Let's resist. Feel those scapula rotates. Watching chin, watching shoulders. And slowly bring it in. 3, breathe out. We resist in through that water, through that cement or that air. And slowly coming back. For me, it helps to visualize my shoulder blades rotating in my upper back. Those are the areas we need strong to prevent that round shoulder look. 3 more. Let's resist. Keep checking your chin doesn't want to tuck. And slowly bring it back. 2. Exhale, squeeze. Keep checking that you haven't sunk into that lower back. And slowly come down. Breathe out. Let's resist it up. Yes. And come down. Let's go into set 2. Lifting up. Keep those elbows in line with shoulders. If you feel the shoulders are tight, drop them a little lower. From here, you're going to rotate your palms to face forward. Breathe out. Rotate down. Again, exhale, rotate forward. Quickly check your head doesn't drop forward. And center 3. Breathe out, rotate it forward. And come back, feeling that activation through your shoulders. Even your biceps are getting involved now. And lower, 3 more. Be precise with your placement, strict form. And lower down, keep checking those corset muscles are working, sitting beautifully tall. And come down on the next one. Stay there with me and hold. Set 3. Take a deep breath. Collarbone stay open, chin stays lifted. Let's try get your palms and elbows to glue together. If that gets a little bit tight, stop the second you feel that tension. Now as you open, let's have a love affair in our upper back. Get those shoulder blades to smooch together. Again, breathe out. Let's resist palms and elbows to close. And slowly open it up. Shoulder blades connect. Breathe out as you glide this through. Check your chin doesn't tuck. Those shoulders don't lift. And slowly open up. You should be feeling those shoulders at work, those upper backs, the corset muscles. And slowly come back. Guys, think of those posture compliments coming your way. Walking down the street. Someone saying, wow, your posture, amazing. Oh, that makes me so happy. 2 more, breathe out, squeeze. And I know you're probably feeling this, but I have 1 more set for you. If it's getting too much, you think I'm kukumaluko today, have a rest. Squeeze those palms, those elbows together. Do a check of your chin and most importantly, the shoulders. We're going to do little squeezes down at a punch. And 3, squeeze, 4, exhale, 5, and 6, and 7, breathe, 8, happy place, and 9, 1 more, and 10, relax, hello, arms. You see, we don't need those heavy weights, maybe at a power level. Let's get that chair or ball at the tip of your mat, and please join me on your knees. If anyone's knees need that cushioning, place that cushion underneath your kneecaps. Be comfortable with that. Hands on top of the ball or the seat. I want you to gently lower your hips back and be really strict here that your head stops in line with the arms. I don't want to see the heads drooping below, so long line. I want you to pull your shoulders away from your ears. There must be that gap between ears and shoulders. My ribs and bellies are tight and I have that tabletop stretch through my shoulders and back. Let's see your spine move. As you breathe out, we tilt our pubic bone to our belly, tuck in chin to chest, and peel your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, let's pull our hips back, lengthen through your body. Again, breathe out as we tuck and curl, pubic bone tilts, belly zips. And inhale, let's stretch it out, stunning. 2 more, breathe out as we curl into position. And let's slowly lengthen out for 1 more. Breathe out as we tuck and curl. And let's pull now, stretch in that form. Place your one hand behind your back for me. Take the other hand on the ball on the chair across. And I want you to sink into that side to get a nice side stretch. Feeling the side of the arm, side of the ribs. Check your head hasn't collapsed. That belly is tight. Lovely. Swap other side. Hand behind you, other hand across. Check your head placement and feel that stretch for 3, for 2, for 1. Amazing. And please join me on your backs. If your neck or shoulders are feeling tight, grab hold of that cushion if you want and have it underneath your head for a little bit of support. If you feel you don't need it, get comfy on your mat. Now, gentle class, really important to get that foundation work perfect. Check your posture, feet, knees, and hip bones are in line, toes facing forward. Take this moment to find that neutral gap between lower back and floor. Place your hands on your ribs for me. And let's take a moment to just check our core breath. As you inhale through your nose, feel your ribs expand. I want you to visualize your lungs filling up with air. Give me a deep exhale through your mouth. And as you do that, your fingertips move towards each other as those ribs close, those intercostal muscles connect. Again, take a strong inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs, ribs expand. Deep exhale through your mouth. Get rid of that stale air. Strong, active breath. Check your shoulders are not tensing forward. That back stays still. 1 more on the ribs. Inhale. Fill your lungs. Ribs expand laterally. Deep exhale. Strong breath out. Fingertips move together. Slide your hands onto your belly button. As you take a deep breath in, feel your belly soften, those abs completely relax so that you let the lungs and ribs do their work. As you exhale through your mouth, I want you to flatten and activate those bellies. Be cautious here to not just push your back into the ground. Teach your abdominals to connect. Again, deep breath in, feel your abs soften, your belly relaxes. Strong exhale through your mouth. You'll feel your ribs tighten, your belly tighten and flatten. Let's do 1 more. Take a deep breath in, ribs expand, belly softens. Strong exhale, ribs tighten and belly flattens out. And the most important step for me, place your fingertips in front of your hip bones. Give yourself a cough, have that oomph, don't be shy, we're at home, and get these transverse abdominis muscles working. Now on the inhale through your nose, feel those transverse muscles relax, they soft. Exhale through your mouth and try get those TAs to trigger without squeezing your bum, without moving the lower back. Really learn how to isolate that strength. Again, take a deep breath in, feel them soften and relax. As you exhale, visualize those transfers spanning across your pelvis, creating that pelvic floor area. Again, take a deep breath in, and those of you who are really familiar with this work, always take note, is the right and left side working the same way? Exhale, trigger, let's put it all together, guys. Take a deep breath in, fill your lungs, everything else relaxes. Give me a strong exhale, thinking ribs, thinking belly, thinking transverse. One more, take a deep core breath, lungs full, everything else softens and relax. Exhale, thinking ribs, thinking belly, thinking transverse. And that's the technique we apply with every move. Float your arms above your head. Palms are facing each other. Try keep your arms lifted above the ground. Take a strong inhale. And as you exhale, flatten your back into the mat. Let's glide our arms next to the body, still thinking ribs, belly, TAs. Inhale, tilt your spine to neutral, fill your lungs up. Again, breathe out. We plying that core breath with lower back and shoulder mobility. Inhale, let's release. We want to bring that rush of blood flow into the lower spine. Exhale, on this third rep, take note of your shoulders. Make sure they're not pulling forward. Keep your shoulder blades connected down into the mat. Let's do 3 more. Breathe out, thinking ribs, thinking belly, thinking transverse. So now those bums are relaxed. And 2 more. Breathe out as we imprint and glide. Yes. And slowly come back for 1 more. Breathe out as we imprint. Excellent. And relax. Now, I'm going to give you a choice. For those of you who want to stay with the absolute gentle option and you are new to Pilates, you want to stay on the easiest option, you're going to keep your feet down on that mat. Feet, knees, and hip distance apart. Palms are going to face up. If you feel you are up for a little bit more challenge today and you want to increase your range, feet go onto the chair or the ball. Feet are hip distance with toes facing up. Same upper body placement. All together, please remove that cushion from underneath your head if you have it there. We're going to imprint our lower back. You're going to squeeze the bum. If you're working with your ball or chair, you're pressing in. And I want to lift our hips into the air. Stop here as you look at your hips and make sure you are not tilting. Take a deep core breath and slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time. So what we are doing here is increasing your strength of your hamstrings, bum, core, but also applying that mobility of the spine. I love this. It is dual activation, lifting up. Height is not the priority. Alignment is. And gently melting down. Take your time through the middle spine, the lower spine to neutral. Again, on this rep, really take note that you are strengthening your hamstrings and bum, but those TA muscles must be hard. That is what's supporting your lower spine. As you lower, watch those shoulders. Don't let them pull forward. Keep your upper backs connected. 3 more. Breathe out, squeeze, and lift. If you feel your lower back's feeling vulnerable, keep your feet on the ground and keep it a low range, listening to your body. And slowly curl down. 2 more to go. Every rep feeling stronger, feeling more mobile, feeling connected into this body. And slowly articulating down. Now, if you can, stay there with me. Imprint. Squeeze it up, and I want to stay for 3 deep breaths. Hold for 2 deep breaths. Holding for 1, lovely. And slowly curl down. As you reach the bottom, pull your knees into chest, melt your lower spine into the ground. Open your hips as we draw circles around and forward for 1. Let that back keep tilting in and out of the floor, oiling up those hips, oiling up that lower spine. Give me 2 more. And breathe for 1. Other way. Let's loop for 1. Breathe out for 2. Good. Exhale, 3. Breathe out for 4. Last time. Exhale for 5. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give me a little rock side to side. Massaging lower back on the floor. Excellent. And I want you to grab hold of that cushion again. Place it underneath your head. And I want your legs on top of that chair or ball with straight knees. What's important to me is flattening the back for the set. So lower back is in imprint, bum stays relaxed. Let's keep our hands on the transverse muscles so you make sure they are triggered. Be strict with yourself and shoulders stay connected. We take a deep breath, and on the exhale, power from those TAs, and we lift this leg to 90. If your hamstring's tight, you can bend that knee. Take a deep breath and trigger that TA as we slowly lower down, nice and controlled. You can hover just above the chair, or if you need the rest in between, let it touch the chair. Again, breathe out, let's trigger and lift. So I want you to make sure you are not just swinging from the thigh or that lower back. Poke those transfers, let them be tight as we slowly coming down. Hold for inhale. Breathe out, check those shoulders are not pulling forward. Your jaw, your neck is staying relaxed. Inhale at the top. And breathe out, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, let's slowly lift up. Take a strong breath in. And exhale, lower. 2, 3. One more deep breath. Exhale, let's trigger and lift up. Inhale at the top. And breathe out, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. And rest that leg. Other side, strong inhale. Again, trigger as you lift. Your lower back is flat. You're not letting your thigh or back do the work. And breathe out as you lower, thinking rib cage, thinking belly button, thinking transverse. Inhale. Breathe out as we slowly lift. Hold for deep breath. Exhale, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale at the bottom. Breathe out as you lift. And are you checking? Are the right and left TAs working the same way? That's the awareness I'm wanting you to continue to build every week. One more. Breathe out as we trigger and lift. Deep breath. And lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest your legs on the ground. Place your hands behind your head. If your lower back is needing more support, place your feet on the ground instead. We take a strong breath. And on the exhale, I want you to imprint, tilt the pubic bone to belly, and we're going to lift into an abdominal curl. Check your elbows are wide, your chin is center. We're not pushing our head forward or tucking our chin. Inhale, gently relax it to neutral. Again, let's imprint, tilt that pubic bone. And what's so important with ab strength, you must make sure your TA, center, and top abs are working. Inhale, lower down. Often we get that head placement incorrect, so you want to watch that you're not tucking that chin and we're not pushing that head forward. Keep that head in line with the neck. Slowly come down. 3 more. Breathe out as we imprint. You are activated from your pubic bone right up to your chest bone. And slowly lower. 2. Breathe out as we curl. Yes. And slowly lower. 4. 1. Breathe out. Now, if you can, stay here with me. If it's too much, rest for 4 deep breaths. Holding 3. Wow, we have Delilah making an appearance. Holding 2. Holding for 1. And relax. Amazing. Move your chair and ball out the way. Hug your back knee into the body. Let that lower spine melt into the ground. Loosen this hip up for 4. And 3. Exhale. 2. And breathe 1 other way. Let's circle 4. Breathe out. 3. Exhale. 2. Last time for 1. And swap. Other side. Pull your knee deep into your chest and circle around for 4. All of these moves help with back pain prevention. Just loosening up that piriformis muscle, those lower backs. Other way. Let's circle 4. And 3. Breathe out. 2. Lovely. And 1. Bring both knees into you. Open up your feet and knees. From here, pull knees into shoulders for your option A. Stretch into those hip flexors. If you feel you can push into a happy baby pose, let's go there. And hold for 3 deep breaths. Holding for 2 deep breaths. Holding for 1. Lovely stuff. And please join me in your sideline position. Very nice. Now, for those of you who want the very gentle option, you're going to stay with your top leg over, underneath leg is straight. If you feel like spicing it up today and using that chair, you're going to place that top foot on the seat. Now, either way, with both positions, you want to make sure your hip bones are stacked. You want to lift these bottom ribs and belly off the ground, check your jaw and neck's relaxed, and place that top hand so that you can feel these transverse muscles trigger. Let's go. Underneath leg is going to stretch and lift up. Feel that inner thigh. Inhale, come down. I want you to try and keep that gap between your body and floor. Check your toes and kneecaps stay forward to me. Don't let those legs rotate in or out. 3, the big cheat with this exercise is wanting to bend that knee. So make sure that doesn't happen. Inhale, lower. If you're working with that chair, try and get those ankles to touch. Inhale, lower. Lastly, check that transverse muscle triggers every time you work. And come down. Wow. Joey coming to look. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lower. 4, breathe out to lift. Inhale, come down. 3. Exhale to lift up. Inhale, come down. 2. Breathe out to lift. Now, if you feel you've reached your maximum after 1, rest. If you can do a little more, get that inner thigh strong. We do a little pulse at a pan. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe out. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Excellent. And 1. Relax. Hello, inner thigh. Reaching your knees in front with both hands forward. If you feel you want that neck support, grab that cushion that we have handy and let yourself get comfy. Still give me that lift of rib and belly. And let's get your postures beautiful and set for the day as you reach to the other side. Inhale in as you come back. It's important to me that your knees are staying glued together so that you don't let your spine over-rotate. That can be a little bit dangerous for the spine to go into an extreme position. Breathe out as you reach, using this to get the shoulder blades placed, to get rid of that tension we build up in the front of the shoulder and chest. And on this rep, stay at your maximum position and 3 breaths. Holding 2. Hold for 1. Lovely stuff. Draw it back. I want you to place your hand over your top foot while we are here. Stretch out that thigh mat hip flexor. Make sure your spine doesn't arch here. Stay in that neutral. Keep that core activated. That ribber belly's lifting. And hold for 3. Holding 2. Lovely. Hold for 1. And let's get excited for the other side. Adductor time. Moving your chair to the other side. If you worked without that chair, you just turn around and place that top leg over. All right. From here, both legs are straight. You want to check your hips are stacked. Lift that bottom rib and belly. Hand on your TA. Let's go. Squeezing that leg up. Inhale, lower down. And be strict. Check that this TA is tight. That's what we're trying to condition our body to do. Every time you move, I'm hoping those ribs, those belly, those TAs trigger. So then I know you have this inner shield, that protection all the time. Lifting up, check your knees and bending. And come down. Checking that leg isn't rotating in or out. And let's lower. 6. Breathe out to lift. Inhale, come down. Lovely. 7, lift. And come back down. 8. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. 9. Breathe out to lift. And last one. If this is where you stopped on set 1, do the same. If you join me for those pulses, let's go, guys. 10. And 9, keep it small, and 8, and 7, breathe out, 6, and 5, exhale, 4, and 3, breathe 2, last time for 1, relax. Yes. Posture time. Scoop your knees, glue them together, hands in front. Let's see what is the side of the shoulder blade feeling like. Beautiful. Bring those hands back to center for 2. Exhale as you squeeze your knees together, opening up. And let's draw it back for 3. Breathe out as we open this up and reach. Nice, and back center. Last one. Open this up and just let your body melt into this and hold for 3. Holding 2. Holding 1. Lovely stuff. And draw it back. And please join me in our standing positions. Let's put that cushion away. Grab hold of those backs of the chair. And let's get into some tabletop work. Let's make you feel 20 feet taller. Hold the tops of your chairs. Feet and knees are hip distance. Bend your knees for me. And imagine that I'm pulling your hips through that wall behind you. I want your ears and arms in line. Watch your shoulders don't shrug up. And if they have, glide your shoulders away from your ears. If you happen to feel more legs than back, then bend the knees more. It's important to me your shoulders and back are getting most of the stretch. From here, give me that beautiful curl in the spine, which I'm hoping is feeling a lot looser than it did in the beginning. And let's pull it back into your tabletop. Breathe out as we curl into the body. And inhale, stretch. I want 1 more. Breathe out as we curl. And let's hold it here. Now keep your backs flat. We bend those knees deeper. And big stretch. Hello calves, hello hamstrings, bend. Breathe out to stretch. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale to stretch. 1 more. Inhale. And give me a nice full stretch out and hold it here. Knees are straight. Body's flat. 2. Hold 1. Lovely. Soften your knees. Slowly rolling it up. Step forward to that chair as you place your ankle on you. Draw your shoulders back. Bend that knee and pull down into those buns and hips. Check here that you're not fully over that underneath leg. My bum's pulled back. My body's in a diagonal line, not collapsed forward. And make sure you're getting deep into that bum stretch. If you are walking, running, cycling, or sitting a long time, you want to use this as a recovery stretch to prevent that sciatic symptoms from flaring up. Now from here, take that foot, place it behind you, bring your knees together. Option A, stay here. If you can go more, lean forward as you soften that underneath leg and get into that hip flexor and thigh for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Other side, ankle on you. Pull your pelvis back, your hips back, and get down. Check your upper body placement. Check your shoulders haven't shrugged up, not collapsed down. That's illegal. Hold. Good. Thigh and hip flexor. Wrap hand over foot. Option A. Option B into your stretch. Beautiful stuff. And then turn to face me as you take your one leg, cross it over, hips stay forward. Imagine I'm pulling your hips away from that chair and you reach up and over and enjoy that hip stretch. Some of you might be getting that deep lower back stretch. Should feel wonderful. Turning around, take that outer leg, cross it over, other side. Sway your hips and stretch. Lovely. And then turn to face me. Chair out of your way. Find that beautiful posture. Feet, knees, hips in line, soft knees. Tuck those tailbones down. And nice relaxed shoulders for 4 and 3. Breathe 2 and 1. Other way. 4 and 3. Breathe 2. Head turns to the side for a very gentle half circle. Feeling really limber, feeling balanced. These bodies are feeling core awake and set. On this next one, finish with the eyes down, rolling down, hoping you can go further than we did in the beginning. And take a moment to just hang in this position, checking jaw, neck, shoulders and spine feel recovered. Now take a deep core breath and let's set the vertebra. Visualize your vertebrae stacking on top of each other as you find that neutral spine. Feel your shoulder blades connect and lift your head to the top. And give me 2 breaths, filling this body with this awesome, amazing energy. Give me a deep exhale, get rid of any stress that's left in. Inhale, strong breath. And deep exhale, bringing your body to a center. And taking this moment to acknowledge that you are amazing. You made this time to move and stay strong and stay positive, so well done. And thank you so much for joining Dale, who's behind the camera, and all the fur babies. We all have so much love and gratitude for you guys. So please just do us a favor and share this class with whoever you can. We want to keep spreading the love and keep as many people as healthy and sane and calm and just happy. So please help us do that and just stay moving, guys. Mwah. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.